Conquer the night if I can make it. If I try to draw the red light, I could run through the fire. I could conquer the night if I can make it. If I try to draw the red.
Okay. How's it going, everyone? We're back. I was trying to think. I thought years ago I had a 4th of July celebration sort of thing. Every time we did something, it did like the American flag like went over top and it like played the national anthem or something like that. I was sure I have that somewhere, but I cannot find it in my files. So we're just gonna have to do the regular old boogies, I guess. I'm sorry. I apologize. That's just what we're gonna have to do. But hello, everyone. We're here again. I don't know what year it is. The 5th year of the 4th of July Independence Day event in Fishing Planet. And I was thinking we'd start it off nice and easy. Let's just go friends only room in the Everglades. We're gonna shoot off some fireworks. In fact, I should have grabbed lots of. I actually just took my fireworks out like last week, so I'm gonna put all the fireworks back into my inventory, and then we'll start shooting off fireworks and trying to catch some fish at Everglades. I think the Everglades, there's 3 different fish at least at the Everglades that we can catch. I am using the 4th of July pack today, actually. So we got the 4th of July rods. I have the sword cast as well, and we're gonna see what we can catch. So we'll start off with that. But like I said, let me go ahead and put all those fireworks back in my inventory because I took them all out. There we go. I got hundreds of fireworks. Hundreds of fireworks. I don't know why, but also when people decide to like gift me things, they for some reason always decide to like gift me fireworks as well. So that's always fun as well. Whenever people give me things, they always seem to give me fireworks. So I have a ton of fireworks. I might have some of the most fireworks in all of Fishing Planet. But anyway, let's go ahead. We're going to we're just going to start off here, I suppose. Let's do a friends only room so people can join in, and let's do some fishing, everybody. I debated back, and so these are my 4th of July glasses, you know, got special patriotic 4th of July glasses. But I came real close to wearing the classics, the iconics alien glasses. I don't know. This looks good too. I feel like either, and it works for Independence Day, you know, for all the movie buffs out there. But anyway, let's see what we can catch out here. We got all sorts of stuff, and we're going to, we got a lot of 4th of July lures to work with. But let's see. I gotta remember how to use the fireworks here. Give me a second. J. We're gonna use J. There we go. It may not be as good during the daytime, but boy, we are starting it off. Starting it off with some fireworks. Oh no, I'm trying to get rid of the score. We don't need a score anymore. The game's over. There we go. There we go. Ah, we ruined that firework. Next firework is going to be good, though. All right, we're switching rods, but let's go ahead. We're going to start with the Walker. Walker Texas Ranger. Fantastic. Who doesn't like to do some topwater fishing at Lone Star, eh? See how good this setup is. Oh, there's a fish following it. Oh, he missed it. He missed it. I don't know why I clicked. I probably messed that up. How's everyone doing, though? I'm sorry I haven't read the chat or read the names at all. We've got Aiden Tolbert, XI Gen X something or other. Nico the Knife, Beaver, Buster, Vorticai, Aaron, Kansas, KS, I guess. Mason is here. Fishaholics in the house, right on. Aries Reaper is here as well, top notch. Fruity, Ethan, bro, Aiden, bro again. Fruity, Ruben, we got Franchani. We got Samuel Johnson. You're excited for the Halloween event. Oh man, I love the Halloween event. That's for sure. Love me some Halloween. You know that. You know that about me, bro. Bro. Well, sorry. Now I just look like a trashy. Character. But those are sunglasses. In my basement is dark. Makes it hard to see the screen. Let's catch some fish, and then we'll go back to the sunglasses, shall we? Maybe the first historic fish. We'll do a 5-minute timer of sunglasses every time we catch a historic fish. How about that? Dr. Decker, I think. Goodness gracious. You're new. You watch all the past live streams. You're now at 159. My goodness gracious. 159 live streams. Just decided to join. Greetings from Germany. It's 2:40 in the morning there. Oh my gosh. Goodness gracious. Are you staying up for the Norway-France game? Is that it? Oh, here we go. Grab that. There we go. We're hooked up, boys. With the 4th of July rod. There we go. Bring it in. It's got to be something decent, you would think. Beaver Buster is joined into the live stream. Superb rogue. Oh no. Boy, this rod combo must not be very good. So, okay, so 9.9. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some math here. It's 8-pound line. Let me do some math all of a sudden. I'm trying to understand. It's very rare that a template-made rod is not set up correctly. But this might be the case, actually. Let's see, so... Hey, buddy, if you keep inviting me, I'm gonna have to unfriend you. 10.5... We got 9.9 divided by 8. So 9.9 minus 1.24, basically. 9 minus 1.24 is 8.66 pounds drag, which means that 8-pound line is not enough. Boy, come on, Fishing Planet, you gotta have your stuff, you gotta have your rods set up correctly. Let's see, we could throw on 10-pound line. Quick fix. We did lose our walker. We only have so many of those. So that kind of stinks. But we should be well set up now. We'll have to override our template so that this becomes the standard. We might have lost our first historic fish. But we'll have a chance for another one. See if we can get something out of here. Here we go. There we go. Hooked up again. It's not as big as the last one. Oh. Yeah, it's taking out some line, though. Oh, it's taking out a lot of line. Not too bad. I will say, with this rod only doing 9 pounds of drag, you know, if we get into a 10-pound bass, especially with the fights that the bass give, it might be a heck of a battle there. Everyone looking forward to the 4th of July event. Are you all doing the quest mission, whatever you want to call it, for the George Washington rod and reel? We got the cannonball reel with the saber rod. It's cool. It is a one-of-a-kind rod and reel. This is like what do you want to call it? Like back in the day when Fishing Planet was making like really cool things in my mind. They made the Frankenfish kayak. They made the saber and cannonball rod and reel. Like these are really special things that you can only get from the event. So make sure you're doing it. Otherwise, you're missing out on a really cool opportunity. So make sure you do the missions. You're a blue crab. Great glasses. Thank you. Peak Fit. Hey, Bo. What's up, Samuel Johnson? So excited for the Halloween. Ola, been a minute. I'm glad you made it. New, watch on. Let's get it, boys. It's Jen. When will the new beginner series start? I would love to say real quick, but I'm actually going to shoot the first 3 episodes before I post the first one. So it honestly might be a month or so. It might be a month out. I'll try to be quick. I'm also editing my New Zealand video at the same time, and I need to get that out here soon too. So, yeah, I'm about 60% done with that video. I'm making my way through it. It's gonna be a banger. This was a fun fight, but these fish are too strong for this rod and reel combo. I think for the next fish, we're going to have to use the other rod. But at least the walker's doing work. Hopefully this is the historic bass. And that will cross one off. So the reason, I'll go into detail once we get this guy in. Let's see. It is just a unique largemouth bass. Oh, well that's still a boogie there. Let's get the boogie going. Fantastic, everyone. Starting us off with a unique largemouth bass. We can't be mad about that, can we? No. Alright, so we'll keep this guy, but I think for the next one we're going to take that off and we'll put it onto... Oh, we already have that one on here. So we're going to use this one. This combo. This is a bit stronger, I hope, and it's set up correctly. We'll see. Actually, maybe we should check that before I lose another one. It's 19.8 pounds of drag divided by 8. God dang. 2.47. We'll do 2.48. So it is 17.32 pounds of drag. And we have a 15-pound line. So Fishing Planet, you're just trying to break my line here. Come on now. Christy Jan. Oh, they don't even have strong enough line here. Oh, there's 16 pound, but we need 17. Oh, Fishing Planet. Oh man, we are screwing up already. I just expected these template rods to be good, but they're not right. Oh, mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. All right, let's find some 15-pound line, I guess, or 18-pound line or something of the sort. $20-pound line will work as well. All right, we're gonna override our templates. 4th of July pack spinning template. We're gonna delete that one. We're gonna happy 4th of July pack. We're gonna happy 4th of July pack spinning template. And then we'll do this one over here. Happy 4th of July pack casting template. There, now we're set. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put the, I hope anyway, let's see, 3/4 ounce. It's just slightly too big, but we'll get along with it. We'll do okay. Hi, superb. All right, let's go ahead. Back to Everglades. Try to catch some real fish now. Maybe we'll be more lucky now. Sure. We'll jump in here. And you got the cannonball reel. Fantastic. I need to get the cannonball reel too. Maybe we'll go shoot off the cannon real quick. I need to figure out where that sucker is. I'm pretty sure it's here. Maybe. We'll find out. Where is the cannon? I'm pretty sure the cannon's here anyway. Here's the 4th of July flag. And here's the cannon. Boom! Boom! That's right. And we got a lure from that whole mumbo jumbo. So that's cool. So, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. If you do all of the missions and whatnot, and you get the George Washington statue and all that, you will end up going through here. It's blocked off, I guess. But there is a hidden ship back there. You can just make out. You can just make out the top of that ship. So if you finish the missions, you'll end up going through there and you'll get the sword and all that. It's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. So hopefully you all do the missions, because it is pretty neat. Alright, let's go ahead. We're going to go back to doing this thing. Let's shoot off some fireworks and catch us some historic bass. There's also snook here as well, which you have to be careful of. Sometimes people just continue to fish at the Everglades like it's normal, hunky-dory, and then all of a sudden you catch a ginormo snook out here in the non-saltwater area, unless they patched it. Yeah, baby! Let it rain, let it rain! Alright. Those sunglasses gotta make it dark. Let's go! Hi from Spain, it's 2:40 a.m. for you as well! My goodness gracious, you guys are up! Late or early, however you want to look at it. Is the update only on PC? Are we talking about the update, or are we talking about the 4th of July event? I just want to make sure we're on the same page. What makes you choose Fishing Planet over Russian Fishing 4? It's just more approachable, and I'm not stuck behind moving on to another area, because I've been stuck at the one lake in the trout fishing spot for forever. Just takes me a long time to move forward in that game, and I don't have a lot of time. And the irony of the whole thing, whoa, those lily pads are moving. What's that about? You guys see that? The irony of the whole thing is that the people at Russian Fishing 4 have told me that they'll just adjust my level as I want. And I still just don't want to do that. I want to play the game like normal. I don't want them to just move my level forward. But because of that, it's just too slow. It's too slow for me. I don't have enough time. I genuinely, like, these days I'm so busy. I don't have enough time to play Russian Fishing 4. I'm not the target demographic anymore. You know, they're like looking for someone who wants a realistic fishing experience that maybe doesn't have the opportunity to fish in real life anymore, and so they're looking to experience it through the game, and they want it to be slow, and they want to earn all that stuff. Like, I'm not that target demographic anymore. Even if I make these video game videos and all that sort of stuff. So it is frustrating in a way. But then again, we're not here to talk about Russian Fishing 4 because it's America Day and Canada. Happy Independence Day, 4th of July, baby. USA, USA, etc., etc. This might be a snook. Something different anyway, and if it is a snook, it's pretty much guaranteed to be a historic fish. Because the snook out here are only historic fish. I remember one of the first snook I actually caught in Fishing Planet. Oh, it's a freaking gar. Oh, unique Florida gar. I did not see that coming. Well, I'll do a bogey for that too. Catching the uniques today, everybody. Goodness gracious. Still haven't got a historic fish yet. but maybe we will. Maybe it's still a chance. There's still a chance. Do you watch football, VM? Do I watch football, or is there someone named VM? Another good-sized fish. Look at him take out the freaking line. Goodness gracious. He started yesterday and completed in a couple hours ago. Goodness gracious. You need like 50 cannons to go off. How did you manage it? Do you have the specs for the rod and reel? I have it for the reel anyway. Or the rod, not the reel. I don't have the reel yet. You live in Montana. Have you ever fished in Yellowstone National Park? I have not, no. I went there in the winter one time and it was closed. We didn't look it up. We were just in the area and we thought we'd swing by and then it was closed. So that's the only experience I have with Yellowstone. For the lake trout, eh? Either of those could be fun. Actually, this could be the snook. I just caught a glimpse of it as it came out of the water at one point, and it did not look like a bass. Oh, I get it a little bit closer, might be able to see. The goat bow angles. Hello. Angels, actually. You got a question. What's going on, Shock? Is it Shock or S-Hawk? What could be better, bow and sturgeon grind with a few cold ones? Happy early 4th. That's right. Boy, oh boy. Sounds like a good combo. I was experiencing a few cold ones during the game last night. What a finish! Bunch of crud. This guy's definitely not a bass. I'll be very surprised. Sure is putting up a fight. I mean, for a 20-pound rod and reel combo, nearly anyway, it's got to be a snook, don't you think? Lily pads are shaking. The cursed lily pads. There we go, boys. There we go. The historic common snook, everyone. Bam, 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 bam. We got him. That's one historic common snook. So the importance of these historic common snook, or just historic fish in general, are that I keep going to this because I hate this freaking pop-up. Go away. Okay. Is that... Looking. Here we go. So, if you go to his history catcher here, you'll see we need 41 more historic fish, and then we will unlock Washington's hat. Now, this goes with the red coat uniform that you get from doing the quests and stuff like that. You'll get the uniform, and then you get the tricorn hat by doing the history catcher by catching 150 historic fish. So, it's been like 5 years since we've started this. I still haven't caught 150 fish just because I don't play it that much. But that's the goal, you know. Gotta get the 150 fish, you get the tricorn hat. Washington's hat, I suppose. So anyway, that is the goal. We're going to catch as many historic fish as we can. I think I always come to the Everglades hoping to catch the historic bass and everything. And then I think it's kind of more heavily weighted on the snook. I'm not even sure if you can catch historic bass out here. We're going to find out, I guess. But anyway. And we caught it when it wasn't even in the most exciting part of the day. How about that? Back-to-back world champs. Yeah, boy. Falconstein. Ooh! That was a fish. I missed it. I was reading up above. Boy, oh boy. That guy freaking jumped out of the water there to grab that. You just fought a sturgeon for a legit 25 minutes. Oh man, that's not good at all. Is the zoom something new? No. I mean, on keyboard, you just hit Z. Well, we're catching the Florida gar like crazy. gangbusters out here. Gangbusters, I tell you. But yeah, I don't know what it would be on console, but on keyboard, it's a Z. And then if you're at the ocean, then you right click to zoom in. Ooh, that looked like a peacock. There we go, hooked up. Hooked up, boys. So there are historic peacock and historic largemouth, though I'm not 100% sure that we can catch them here. I would just think because there are peacock and bass here, you know. Hey! Let's go, boyos! Alright, let's do it. We'll do a boogie for that. I wish I had my 4th of July boogie. And that would make this so much more fun. Maybe next week. Maybe next week I'll try to figure out where it is. So there we go. That is the historic peacock bass, everybody. And hopefully we can catch a historic largemouth bass as well. Let's keep mixing it up. We got a snook on the one spot. We got a peacock there. Let's see if we can continue to catch historic fish. We'll just keep casting around, see if we can get one. You like the fit. Thank you. Appreciate it. I wear this every 4th of July. It's good luck. So now we're exactly 40 fish away from getting the History Catcher achievement. This guy's taking out a little bit of line too. I hope he keeps taking out line. That will ensure that it is historic bass. Kind of a pushover now. Trophy largemouth. Okay. All right. Not bad. Console is R1. Okay. $1. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, there's that ship I was telling you all about. So there is the ship that you'll see in the mission. Did you all know that there is a big wooden ship at Everglades? Now you do. You are an angel. I love you. Going to sleep is 3:55. Yes. Get some sleep. My goodness gracious. Well, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Let's go. The one and only Chaz. I get it. I am also the one and only Bo Angles. We are one and onlys, you and I. What do we got? Another Gar. Boy, these Gar really like this patriotic walker. I have used the walker a number of times at the Everglades. I can't say I ever got many Gar with it. The last couple times we've been here. I'm not sure what the deal is now, but, you know, whatever. Gotta go, brother. Take care, Mordecai. Thanks for being here, man. Looking good, thank you. Appreciate that. Well, you can't even see how cool my shirt is, because it gets cut off by the little window box thing. But I'll zoom out so you can see. I went above and beyond this year for my 4th of July fit. I'll try to do something more fun next year, but at least appreciate America. There's George Washington and Ben Franklin, and as you can see, if you look real close, you'll notice that there is a bald eagle wearing red sunglasses, which is pretty cool. So anyway, sorry you can't see that. Outside of this view, you can't see how epic my shirt is, but it's pretty cool. And it was also only $8, which was a bonus. When's the last and next time you're fishing in real life? The last time I was fishing in real life was a few weekends ago when we went down for the Memorial Day. We like camped for a few days for Memorial Day weekend and week and whatnot, and we went fishing. We actually did really well. We caught a lot of fish, but it was a blast. Had a lot of fun. And I'm not really sure when the next time I'm going to be fishing is, to be quite honest. I'm very busy. Big splash. Oh, he missed it. Clifton Wright. Thank you, thank you. For some reason, I always give up whenever, if I cast and it gets away from the side too much, I just reel in. What about everyone else? When's the last time you went fishing in real life? There we go. Big peacock look like. Could we have another historic peacock on here? I hope. Fingers crossed. It's 3 years ago. 107 historic. Yeah, so I caught 2 historic fish since then. 3 now. Goodness gracious. Let's throw down some more, dang it. It's glasses. I don't want glasses. I want fireworks. Give me some fireworks. Fire shark, epic rockets. That's what I want. Yeah! 4th of July, baby! Let's catch some historic fish. We're still missing the historic largemouth. We've caught the historic snook, we've caught the historic peacock. I mean, we might return back to the other area to see, because that's where I usually catch all my unique largemouth, but I was trying, Can't cast very far with this rod. It's not very long, evidently. What's my opinion on Kaiji no Ri? I think it was a great little intro to ocean fishing, and that if you want to do some ocean fishing, it's pretty cool. I grew up nowhere near the ocean, so like my love for ocean fishing is not very great compared to other people. I think this is another gar. You're new. Any tips for Everglades right now? You are at Everglades right now. Beware the snook. 4th of July makes it... And honestly, it'll probably be the same for Lone Star Lake too, which is kind of scary. But the 4th of July makes a lot of these lakes kind of scary because, you know, usually they're kind of like balanced by level. So that if you're level, 14 or whatever, and you come here and you have a 10-pound rod and reel, you can catch a 10-pound largemouth bass. However, during this time, snook will also go after largemouth bass lures. And usually you can only catch snook if you're fishing out in the saltwater area, the salty delta. However, during the 4th of July... St. Patty's Day is the same way because you'll catch the snakehead. During the 4th of July, you will catch the snook out here as well. So then you'll have a 20-pound snook going after a small little largemouth lure, and your line will just disappear out into the distance, and your line will break, and you'll lose your lure. So, my advice is to be very careful fishing the Everglades during the 4th of July event. Last time you went fishing was last night. It was only able to catch a small black crappie, but at least you didn't get skunked. Yep. Well, nice. That works. Other than that, Barrett, follow along the Essential Beginner series, and you'll be fine. Well, that looked like a gar. Saw its little gar mouth come out of the water there. Let's see if we can catch a bowfin. This bowfin corner over here. I'm not sure why the bowfin always stick to this area, but they do. What bait should you use on the new map? The new map. Which map are we talking about? Norway or... Talking about Lone Star. What's considered new? When's the next Hunter Call of the Wild vid? Very good question. I don't really know at the moment. I'm sorry to say, my mind is like completely blank when it comes to videos right now, just because I need to finish my New Zealand video. And so, like, yes, I want to start on the new beginner series as well, but I can't start it until the New Zealand videos. It's literally just like a hardware issue. So much of my current like hard drives and stuff like that are filled with so much video right now for the New Zealand video that I need to finish it so that I can delete all of it to make room for new videos. So I'm like, I really like it. I can't tell you when the next Hunter Call of the Wild video will come out. I can't tell you when the beginner series is going to start because I need to finish this New Zealand video before I can do any of that. And I'm about 60% done with it. I've been about 60% done with it for about 3 weeks now. I've made very little progress. And so I want to move on. I want to move on and do all sorts of other stuff, but I had to stop and work on the paddlefish video for Father's Day, so that put off the New Zealand video. Now I have to go back to the New Zealand video to finish it before I can do the beginner series video, before I can do the Hunter Call of the Wild. There's a lot of stuff going on. Meanwhile, I got my other companies going, and it's a lot of stuff. I got a lot of irons in the fire, as my father-in-law would tell me. So you can continue asking when videos will come out, but the answer will be soon. I don't know when. Fish on, baby. Glad I caught your live. Can you tell me where and how to get the cannonballs? I've never done this event before. So you catch the cannonballs just by snagging them in the water. Yeah, it's just kind of like when you snag shells and stuff like that. That's kind of how it happens. Sorry, my brother's calling me. Just a sec. All right. So is the largemouth the historic largemouth? Is it not a thing here? I'm trying to decide. When is the next Hunter Call of the Wild video coming out? I read that. Where do you find swords? Where do you find swords? Where do I find swords? Pawn shops. I don't know. What do you mean by that? CRF. Norway. There's lots of Norwegian bait. Just throw them out there and catch a fish. If you're wondering what fish go after which baits, then look up the fish and then you'll know which bait to use to catch it. What's your favorite Halloween fish? And I cannot wait for Halloween. I might not feel that excited about whenever it comes. I might cry. I might not even be able to sleep because I'm excited. I love the Halloween event. If there's only one request I have for Fishing Planet, it's that they bring back the Frankenfish. I loved the Frankenfish event. You get the Frankenfish kayak, the monstrosity. You get to catch the Frankenfish. The Frankenfish will pretty much always be my favorite Halloween monster. Amy Wright, thanks for the sub. But yeah, Frankenfish is a good one. This is a bucket mouth right here, man. Come on, be historic. Be historic. Oh, boy! New personal record, largemouth bass. That is on my main account, everybody. I have been playing on this account since 2021. For 5 years, we have not caught a 12-pound largemouth bass. I've caught a 12-pound largemouth bass on my free-to-play game account. That just shows you like how random it is to finally catch a 12-pound bass, because we have played at the Everglades every other once in a while for the past 5 years and still hadn't caught a 12-pound bass. And we finally managed to get one. Wow. That is absolutely crazy. Well, I tell you what, I guess we'll do... I don't even know which boogie we did last time. But we will do the boogie for that one. Fantastic. Man, oh my. 12-pounder. We got him. And it was on the 4th of July event of all things. That is sweet. Well, that doesn't get more American than that, eh? Big ol' largemouth. 4th of July. Shirt. Everything like that. Fantastic. We'll throw that guy in there. We're still going for that historic bass, but I'm not sure if he's gonna pop up. Holy moly. Use the bullfrog popper on the Louisiana map, go to the Pelican Hut, and go to the left or right, and you can find the sunken kayak. Oh, okay. Gotta find the historic bass there, huh? They don't have it here. Well, maybe we'll have to change... You know, we'll do that. We'll change maps. That way we don't stay here at the Everglades all the time. I thought that this could be a good way to catch 3 of the historic fish pretty quickly, but maybe not. Let's just go ahead. We'll leave, and we'll try... Let's try that. Let's go over to Quanchican Lake and see. We'll probably... Hopefully they have a cannon there we can shoot off. We'll use that as an excuse. The bullfrog popper. Louisiana map, go to the Pelican Hut. Raja! Thank you, thank you. Till we find the sunken kayak. Alright. There's the American flag there. Where's the cannon at? They got the cannon somewhere else, evidently. I don't remember where the sunken kayak is. It's somewhere. I feel like we had always casted the bullfrog or whatever over here somewhere. Let's throw that on here real quick. There we go. There's the cannon. Shoot this off real quick. Boom! Got the bison spinner lure. Neato. Neato! Got that. We got that. Oh, I think I see the sunken canoe. It's over here. Sunken kayak. I see it. Another question is, whenever they update the kayaks, will it update the Frankfish kayak and every other kayak in the game? What do you mean by update the kayaks? What are they going to update the kayaks with? So I see the kayak way out there. Got a good pop. I saw a fish down there. Guess they're just fish for looks, though. Tell you where I have caught unique largemouth bass is over where Deck Tech is right now. Dr. Decker. I'm not sure. I've caught spotted bass out here. That looked like a white bass or something like that. Sand bass. Let's try over here. Oh, maybe we should also shoot off a firework. That could help. Just got the whole song going on there. Whoa! That was like an alligator gar. I never considered you fishing alligator gar out here. Let's try one more cast out here, and then I think we'll switch to that other spot. Nope, I don't believe it's on console. I haven't heard it's been on console anyway. But I don't really follow console news because I'm on PC. So if you're on console, I would follow Fishing Planet independently so that you know when it's coming out on console. And the home of the... Right. Let's move out here. So this is where I've caught unique largemouth in the past. Shockingly. Because I really wasn't even trying. So hopefully... We still haven't shot off any fireworks. I keep forgetting to do that. Oh, missed it. Where the heck are you? You're way out there. Fishing that particular spot, eh? Alright, alright. Maybe we just need to shoot off some fireworks. How's it going? How's it going? It's going well. Thanks for asking. My headband's a little tight on my head, but I think that'll work. This darn headband makes my head hurt. Oh my goodness gracious, now he's got one too. Oh, we're not even using the freaking 4th of July frog. I swear that's the second time that's happened. We swap baits. I must be hitting a button that's swapping baits. Yes, that's what we're going for. Just shot off some fireworks though, so maybe that'll help. Rockin'! Thanks for the sub. Or the... something else. I had something there, I wasn't looking when it happened. About to switch to a walker, though. I don't like poppers. I feel like poppers are too slow. There's a fish. It's very small. Little spotted bass. Let's switch to a walker. I like the walker a lot more than the popper. How do you get the parts of the sword for the event mission? You just do the different missions to get them. There's various missions to get different parts of the sword. So you just complete the missions and you get the different parts of the sword, I believe. It's been a few years since I've done it, so my memory might not be completely complete. But that's what I remember. Should get prompted to do all the missions. You didn't use any? Well, I got hundreds. I probably have 500 fireworks, so I think I'm probably fine. I could sit here throughout the entire live stream and shoot off fireworks, and I'll probably still have fireworks. Gosh dang it, man. Hook up already! Frickin' fish. I'm gonna do one more cast out here, and then we'll switch to back over there, I guess. Really want to use the jerkbait for pike at St. Croix. That's our next stop. Well, that was bad. Is the stream over? Does it look over? You're catching them almost the end of the dock from Pelican Hut? That's where we were. We were just there. You came in behind us. We didn't catch one. Though we weren't casting down this one. You're in the same map fishing? Oh, that's cool. Well, that did not look like a largemouth. My God, will you just freaking bite the lure? How many fish at Everglades did we not hook up with? And yet we have not hooked up with 2 times that much since we've been here at Quanchkin. 3 times as much. What is the deal? I think it's these little birds here. They're messing everything up. Come on now. Hook up already. Who's ready for the Norway-France game tonight? I heard Holland's on the substitute bench. So it might not be as exciting as it could be, but still gonna watch. I like your content. Oh, thank you, Dr. Deck. I appreciate that. Always appreciate when people take the time to like the stream. There we go. Finally. Oh! At the same time that that guy caught a historic chain pickerel, I just caught a normal one. Come on, it wasn't that far off. Silly Hino. Cast one down this way. Tell you one thing, this place has not been as easy as the Everglades has. Bluegill Dominator. Hello. Instead of the frankenfish, I don't know. The rock whale thing was pretty cool. Never expected to catch a whale in Fishing Planet, but they made it happen during Halloween, so that's pretty cool. The prehistoric fish was pretty neat as well. Bo, hello, Northeast Angling. How's it going? Any tips for farming cannonballs? I mean, you could literally just go around and just try and snag stuff off the bottom. Sometimes you'll just snag into them without even trying. You could just be fishing like normal and snag into them as well. Let's try a different lure. It's just not working out for us. Also throw on one of these. But yeah, just dragging lures along the bottom. You'll drag into them. It's just like catching shells and stuff in the past. But my biggest tip for getting cannonballs would just be to buy the 4th of July pack. It's like $8 and it gives you 50 cannonballs. What is this? Obviously, I want to search my friends. Why are you going like this? Two weeks to get the smallmouth buffalo. Forgot what lure I was using there. Well, we're hooked up on something. And it's a drum. Could have been a historic drum. Come on now. Bluegill Dominator is here. Good deal. So I'm curious, is it like specific to catching? Now that I'm through all the missions, I don't know which lures go with which fish. So is it specific to catching specific fish with specific lures, I guess? I don't even know anymore. Let's go to St. Croix, because I'm pretty sure we can catch the pike with the jerkbait. And then we might... I'm not sure. We'll just keep changing it up. Hope I'm feeling better. I'm feeling fine. Never felt better. You can barely catch fish on your PS5. What's the deal? We're gonna throw on the jerkbait. Actually, we probably need to throw on Additionally, some sort of titanium leader of sorts. 7. Highest it goes is 32. Well, we'll give it a go. Running, running, running. You all done with that apple core? You want my apple core? Just that could have gone bad. I feel like it'd be more fun to do it from a boat. Less fun for that boat to be the Draco boat, but we'll make it happen. This rod and reel combo is probably not, of course, because the vision of the Draco boat is just there is nothing to compare. When you have a boat where you cannot see what's in front of you, it's the best. Alpha Gal, after walking through those bushes. Hey, the ticks are real bad this year in Fishing Planet. Immediately hooked up. That titanium lure leader is really gonna hurt the maximum we can do, but we'll just stick to this. Oh, it's a regular muskie, 19 pounds. Easiest muskie ever caught. Still on the lookout for a historic muskie. Do you think I should stay in the Everglades until level 25 or level 30? I think just, you have the Everglades, you have Falcon Lake, you have Emerald Lake, you just fish wherever your heart desires until you get to level 30. Don't close yourself off to one location. How play with friends? You just have a friend, and then you join the map with them. For instance, if I was wanting to play with a friend here at St. Croix, I'd go on here, and then I would start a new friends only room or something of the sort, and then you would be able to join in to my friends only room. Or if someone else started a friends-only room, then you could join into theirs, etc., etc. Man, Jammer Julie. We need to figure out where Jammer Julie is. They're catching fish, man. Jammer Julie be catching musky after musky, bruh. Not only muskies, but historic muskies as well. $15 for that kayak. That guy's trying to buy kayaks. Trophy Musky, come on now. I don't want a trophy Musky, I want a historic Musky. Oh my god, that's the third historic Musky that Julie Jammer has caught. Where are you, Julie Jammer? Over here, goodness gracious. We're gonna go poach Julie Jammer's spot. No. Did she just leave right now, too? She did. Frickin' gal. The King of the Hill, yeah, I think so. Got a little crack on that. You've catched 2 in 2 hours? Blacktail, huh? Hammer Julie over there launching fireworks now. Goodness gracious. Jammer Julie over here popping fireworks like Tic Tacs. Trophy Musky. Well, we're still catching muskies. We'll mark where we caught that one, just so we have an idea. They're down there, boys. They're down there. Didn't want me to find the exact spot. Well, we're certainly catching muskies. Yet to catch a historic one. But they're out here. Trophy Musky. My good, everyone else is catching historic muskies right now. First largemouth bass, and it's a trophy? Very nice. Oy. Where are we fishing at? We're at St. Croix right now, trying to get you historic musky. They're out here somewhere. We just need to catch one. We are catching musky after musky with this striped jerkbait. We're just not catching the right one. Fish named after her in this game. Yes. Indeed. Was she a musky? We said musky, not husky. Was she a musky gal? I guess musky could describe something kind of musky. Something damp? Is that what you would describe as musky? It's rather musky in here. Like damp and dirty. I don't know why I'm trying to be analytical about how someone would look if you described them as historic musky. But it is intriguing for some reason. How would someone look if you said they were historic and musky? If I had two words to describe this person, they would be historic and musky. Try the Patriot crankbait for the historic muskie? Okay. I really thought the jerkbait would be the one to use. We've been catching them back to back. We just haven't managed to catch a historic one yet. Yay! We got him! Bah, 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 bah. We can do the boogie. We can do the boogie for that. Top notch, baby. Wah, 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 wah. I wish muskies were as easy to catch in real life as they were in this game. That would be pretty fantastic. Well, there is a 43-pound historic muskie, everybody. That'll do, that'll do. Let's go ahead. I kind of want a screenshot of this guy. But we're kind of... not great sun. It's kind of in the shade. We'll do that. How about that? Alright, let's try the crankbait. You guys mentioned the crankbait. Let's try the crankbait. I got one of those as well. Slimy, angry, and acting old. All three things that we hate. Understandable. Try to see if you can troll off the boat. Oh, we're hooked up already. Yeah, pretty much anything with a trolling motor. Cobbler King, thank you. Pretty much any boat with a trolling motor you can kind of troll with. That's actually the musky guide that I put out in the past. The way I recommended catching musky was to actually use trolling motor on boat. It's really easy to do. Well, people are catching historic white bass as well. Oh, that yawn must indicate that I'm getting tired. What do we got? Get up here. It's very strange because the muskies in the past have always splashed a lot. I was gonna say, I feel like we're not catching something that's a muskie. Got a freaking blue cat. What in the world are you doing, you crazy thing? Good golly. You crazy. Alright, well, there's a blue cat. Didn't expect that. Do muskies smell? I don't know. I've never held one, to be quite honest. I've fished for muskies twice. Like with a guide and everything. And yet to catch one. Saw them. Just never got them to bite. Old and smelly. Slimy, angry, and acting old and musky. Or does the mission say to use striped jerkbait? I don't know. But we sure caught it on the striped jerkbait, didn't we? I don't know what to catch the white bass. People are catching white bass. I don't remember what to catch the white bass on. How's it going? I've evidently reached a point where I'm tired all of a sudden. I've yawned twice in the past, like, minute. Otherwise, it's going pretty well. We never did catch the largemouth at Quanchkin, but I guess you have to use the popper to catch it, and I hate using poppers, so I just gonna give up on that one, I guess. Let's go ahead. We're gonna leave. We're gonna go back to the Everglades. I'm just gonna make a cycle. We're gonna go to the Everglades, we're gonna go back to St. Croix, then we're gonna go back to the Everglades, and we'll just get... I never did shoot off the cannon at St. Croix, though. Let's go ahead. I know it's going to be kind of boring, but let's go ahead and just shoot off cannons everywhere. So we'll start off... Where do we got to start off? Let's just start off at Caney Creek. Shoot off a cannon. Go somewhere else. Shoot off a cannon. Go somewhere else, etc., etc. We'll just keep it going. I assume the cannon's going to be here. Boo doo doo doo. You get nothing. What are you, Willy Wonka? Nothing. Boop-a-doo-doo-doo-doo. Boop-a-doo-doo-doo. The Candyman. Because the Candyman can. The Candyman can, 'cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good. Classic 4th of July song, as you all know. Have I ever tried to play Fortnite or Siege? No. Those were past my days of playing online shooting games. I played a lot of like online shooting games throughout high school. Back between 2008 and 2012 to date me approximately. But after that, not so much. Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare games were big when I was in high school. Played all 3 of them. I remember when they all 3 came out. Those were great. Really enjoyed that. I think when I got into college, it was more about Battlefield. We played Battlefield 4, 5. One or the other, I can't remember. I can't recall. Battlefield 4 sounds more familiar. So we played more Battlefield than Call of Duty at that point. But I have never played Siege, and I've played Fortnite, but only because my brother handed me the controller and said, "Watch this while I go to the bathroom," and I died. So just don't have it anymore. I don't have the shooter game stuff anymore, I guess. So shooting off this cannon is actually important. It may seem like I'm just going around doing something, but you do need to shoot off the cannons. You need to shoot off 50 cannons to unlock the fire cannon reel. So that is how you get the cannonball reel to go with the saber fishing rod. So there is a point to me shooting off all these cannons, because I have the saber sword cast fishing rod, but we need to get the cannonball reel for it. So that's why we're going to all these locations, because it resets every day. You can shoot the cannon every day once it's reset. Not just me, the Lone Star. I like the remake, just needs some heavy optimization. Yeah, no, Lone Star definitely, the frame rate seems to drop a bit. That's for sure. So I heard at White Moose Lake you can actually raise the Canadian flag, which is kind of neat. I'm not sure which location the cannon's at. So is there good stuff to unlock? Is it worth a reinstall? I don't know what you mean by that. Is there good stuff to unlock? It's just it's the holiday stuff, you know? They have special things to unlock with every holiday. So having all of the holiday stuff is cool, I suppose. Plaguing me. It was cool the first few times. After that, I just won more than $1. You know, that it is cool though, because they'll be gone after the 4th of July event. But if you can catch 150, you will get the tricorn hat, which is a big deal. The tricorn hat is a big. Oh, they did update the map. Look at that. I mentioned it in the video, and look at that. They updated the map. How about that? That looks great. Actually, it's kind of confusing now. They changed the location. What? Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Because you used to end up on the opposite side of the bank, but now you end up over here. Where does this bring you? Oh, their spawn points are all messed up. They haven't changed their spawn. They've updated the map, but they haven't updated the spawn points. Oh, that's trippy. Come on, Fishing Planet. Next hot bar. What's it called? Hot fix. Next hot fix. Got to change the spawn points. Well, we're getting a few more fireworks, not that we needed them. Do I want to catch the white bass at St. Croix Lake? Maybe at some point. The cannons reset every hour? My goodness gracious, I did not know that. Means we could have done this all before and then did it again. An hour later. Where do you suppose the cannon is? I don't know where it is. What's up, Levi? How's it going? Well, the cannon's not here. I want to say it's in this forest somewhere. Definitely collab. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I can put up with his energy. I'm not sure if it's like an act or if it's just like his energy all the time. But like I have trouble watching the videos just because he's very enthusiastic, I should say. Is the cannon over there? Where is the cannon? Hey, the cannon! Alright. We're getting through these cannons. By the concrete dock. You just done it. Good deal, good deal. 30 seconds faster, I would have read that. Alright, let's run to Emerald Lake real quick. We'll keep going through all these. Levi, you're a huge hit. Oh, well, I appreciate it. Do I have any tips for a new beginner in Fishing Planet? Absolutely. Follow along with the Essential Beginner series, and that'll kind of keep you on the right path. Best tip I have. Best tip I have. Cannonball, cannonball, cannonball. Should we go see if we can see George Washington's statue? We'll go look. I'm not sure if we can see it or not. We couldn't go to the ship, so I'm not sure if we'll be able to go see George Washington's statue. But the statue is here at Emerald Lake. If you follow along with the 4th of July missions. You probably, if you've been paddling along Emerald Lake before, you've probably seen this dock over here. Well, you can actually get out on this dock during the 4th of July event, and you will see that there is a George Washington statue. And although his sword is not complete, it was complete years ago when I completed this mission. And so, George Washington's statue was finished, and that's how we unlocked the saber fishing rod, sword cast fishing rod. So that is how you get to that, you know what I mean? So, very cool. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We gotta go to Blue Crab. We gotta go to Blanking, the Heron River. That's the other place I was thinking. I hear all the time the people who go, they need to get rid of the license, they need to get rid of the traveling, and I always say, you know, at some point, traveling to all these locations and stuff is just not even going to matter. You're going to have so much money that you're going to like think back to the days where you were worried about traveling and licenses and just laugh that that was even a thing. And here I am just traveling between locations like it's nothing. And it's a perfect example of that. Literally traveling to all these locations just to shoot off a cannon and go somewhere else. I sure thought that the flag was right here. Is it over here? There it is. There used to be a tent. There is a tent. It's over there. Salute, nymphs! Here's the tents. I thought there was a white tent that was like a big white canvas tent that was right here, though. Maybe I'm crazy. Business up front, party in the back. That's what it's all about, man. That is what it's all about. I know I haven't showed off my my cool shirt in a while, but I do have, you know, Ben Franklin with a beer. We got George Washington. We got a bald eagle with sunglasses. You can see it says America. It took off the A to make it a little bit quicker. America is now America. And there's a bunch of jets flying in the background, which could be very American. So, very, very neat. It's a cool shirt. For $8, it was a steal. Alright, Blue Crab Island, and then we can head back to the Everglades and catch some more fish. What did you miss? Not a whole lot from what I know. Not a whole lot. Fishing Planet, you're passionate. You're passionate about something, and then I lost it. Oh. Thank you, thank you. You get nothing. Where's the cannon? They moved the cannon somewhere else. No, what are they doing? Trying to recall. Where the heck is the cannon? I cannot remember where the heck it is. Yep, watch the Essential Beginner series. That's definitely the easiest way to level up. I mean, not just by watching. You also need to participate. But, watching the Essential Beginner series, big part. You don't think there's a cannon here? Why would there not be a cannon here of all places? I think they hid the cannon somewhere. None. There's no cannon. Why would they decide not to have a cannon here? That just doesn't make any sense. Just doesn't make any sense at all. Doesn't make any... You know, it doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. I just need things to make sense to me. Why don't things make sense? I don't even know where I am. Alrighty, well, I guess we're just not gonna get a cannon here. I feel like Blue Crab's always had a flagpole, though. Why didn't they include a cannon? Alright, let's go catch some fish. How do I fire the cannon? You need a cannonball. And you get a cannonball by snagging a cannonball from the bottom. I'm bad, but I am an excellent boat driver. Don't you dare. I knew exactly where I was going that entire time. Adam O. Thank you, thank you. Woo! Happy 4th of July! Bow, 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 bow. Before the end of the live stream, we need to turn it to nighttime and shoot off a bunch of fireworks. In fact, I'm just going to shoot off a bunch of fireworks right now. Just for fun. Woo! Yeah! Grand finale. We'll have a grand finale. That's what they will be called. For sure. Fish on, fish on. Feet paddling kayaks, you mean? Feel if they added paddling kayaks to the ocean. I know some friends. Yeah, it'd be super cool. Not what I wanted. Yo, what's up? How's it going, Peter? Kind of curious, since we're not fishing during a peak time, if the fish we do catch will be historic fish. I'm not sure. That, or maybe we do need to fish during the peak time for the historic fish. I don't know. Pedal boat. Pedal kayaks. Trying to catch the dendrofin. Very nice. The old dendrofin. Yeah. You know, she was a slave. The old dendrofin was a slave that got turned into a fish when she died to avenge her death from the slave owners. Whole history there. All fictional, of course, but yeah, big thing with the dendrofin. Trophy largemouth. I'm just curious if we'll manage to get a historic one. I really want to manage to get one. Bro, you're back again? What did you miss? What is this, the third time? The Norway-France game started 9 minutes ago. Can you play? Of course. Join into the game. We'll be here for another 20 minutes. Woohoo! Trophy butterfly. Oh, snagged. Would be cool if this was a cannonball. It's not, but it would have been cool. I would think that you can get the 4th of July event on the phone, but I'm not 100% sure. Just comes some for the first time. You caught some for the first time and you didn't know they were on. What kind of catfish was it? Was it pretty small? I'll say when you catch a catfish over like 6 pounds, you'll know. 5 pounds probably. We might have a cannonball now. Hey, there we go. We got ourselves a cannonball. Some of you were asking how to catch a cannonball. Like, we really didn't even do anything special there. We were just fishing, and then all of a sudden we caught one. So that's just kind of how it works. Just kind of out there fishing, and then all of a sudden you snag onto something and you catch a cannonball. So you just kind of need to play the game. You'll catch cannonballs throughout while you're fishing. Is the Norway fishing place good? It's as good as any other map, I guess, right? Catching fish and having fun. Let's try the Walker again. That's what we were catching the historic fish on last time. Along with a bunch of Florida gar. Probably around 6 pounds. There you go. Well, you never know, man. Sometimes fish are weird. Sometimes you just reel them in. My grandfather, biggest largemouth bass he ever caught. You know, he never really fished for him all that much, but biggest largemouth he ever caught out of a farm pond was like 8.5 pounds. He tells this story all the time if you bring it up to him, because he ended up mounting it in his living room or whatever. 8.5 pound largemouth bass. You ask him about it, he will say, that fish didn't fight at all. I caught into him, and then he just gave up, and I just reeled him in on top of the water. 8 pound largemouth. No fight at all. Sometimes fish just don't fight. I don't know what it is. Maybe they get injured just like anyone else gets injured, you know? It could be a big MMA fight, and then all of a sudden a bad kick breaks their ankle or something like that, and they're done. That's the match. It's over. Maybe the same thing happens with fish. Maybe they fight or something, and they hit a rock or they hit something, and a fin breaks, and they're like, "Ow! I don't want to fight anymore. I just want you to reel it in. I give up." I have no idea. I have no idea. What do I play on? What do I play on, or what does anyone else play on? You asking someone else or me? Here we got a sizable fish. Your PB is 3 pounds, and my PB is like 2.5, so I'm right there with you, man. I always joke that someday I'm just gonna find a place that has big largemouth bass and just catch just a big one. 10, 12 plus pound bass, just to say that I have, so I never have to fish for him ever again. No, it helps me. Hey, we're right on, Jace. I'm glad to hear that. This seems to be a sizable fish. It's either going to be a historic fish. Oh, it's a Florida gar. It is. It's a filthy Florida gar. Man, I thought we had something good on. What a disappointment. Unique Florida gar all the same. Honestly, one of the prettiest models in the game, the gar. Whoever modeled the gar did a fantastic job. I think the gar species are a really pretty fish in Fishing Planet. So we'll give this guy the boogie just because it is a unique Florida gar. Get the unicorns dancing around. It's always good whenever you catch a unicorn, even if it's not what you're going for, but that's okay. How am I? I'm doing quite well. How are you, Amsterdam? Was it 4.0 to pretty small for my state? Did fight until it was the boat, but the tournament right after I caught a tiny smallmouth that fought. Yeah. Do you think fish feel pain? Because I think they have something like it, but they don't have the or memory contents for this to stay with them. I would say that they probably feel pain. Just because they have nerves going through. their stuff. But it's probably similar to like when you get a pierced ear or something like that. Or a pierced nose. You know how women get their, or you know, whoever gets their ears or their nose pierced or whatever. You feel it and you're like, ow! And then afterwards it's just kind of like, okay, whatever. You see all the time, not all the time, but there's those like, you know, the people who do the circuses or the carnivals or whatever, and they put their freaking, they put the hooks in their backs and stuff like that, and they'll like hang there, you know, and stuff, and it's supposed to be like, oh, they're putting up with all this pain and whatnot. Well, you're just kind of like putting the hooks through their skin though, so it's like they can feel it because obviously there's blood and stuff, and you feel when things prick your skin, but it's not like it's going deep into your flesh. And so, you know, they obviously have bones throughout their mouths and stuff like that, but a lot of that is just kind of skin connecting different bones and whatnot. Sometimes you'll have the hook go into the bone, but usually it'll go into the skin part, connecting the bones and stuff like that. So that's kind of how I picture it anyway. I don't think it hurts them quite so much as someone may say. It's not like you're stabbing someone with a knife. It would just be like taking a hook and putting it through your skin or whatever. It would definitely hurt, but it wouldn't be as bad as something else. Wouldn't be like getting a knife to the gut, I guess. Though I tell you what, if your plan is to eat the fish, then they're in for a lot more pain anyway, so hooking them is not a big deal. And if you're not planning to eat the fish, then they should just be happy that they're not going to die. So I say that, you know, there's positives to look at it either way. But they do feel it. Okay. Whatever works, man, you know? There you go. Very nice. What do I play on? I play on PC. PC Steam. Whoop. That looked like a peacock, but he missed it. Will he come back for it? That's the question. Ooh, that's a big fish. It sure looked like a big fish. He's not putting up a huge fight, but boy, when he took it, his body looked massive. $11.8 largemouth. Goodness gracious. That's our second fish just near 12 pounds. That's crazy. What a tank. Well, I did put a largemouth as the thumbnail for this video, so I guess that is right on check. But 11.82, we actually caught a 12 point something. I wonder where that puts me on the leaderboard. For Everglades. Let's find out. Everglades largemouth bass. Yeah. Chief Beast with 12.5. Where am I? I'm not even sure. Oh, I must not even be on the top because I don't think I broke 12.2. Mine was 12.1 something. I want to say. Let's see. There it is. 12.136. So you got to beat 12.2 to even get on the leaderboard. Pretty sizable fish, though. All right, one more cast over here, and I think we're going to move spots just so we can try and get to the a crappie mouth bass. I don't even know what that is. What's the biggest fish we've caught in the game? I think a swordfish. What it said there. We haven't caught a snook over here either. Move to the other spot and see if we can get a historic peacock out of here. Woo! You watched the video where I caught the swordfish? Makes me wonder. I don't know, man. I don't know how the historical fish work. Like, part of me is like, well, maybe they're on like some sort of cooldown. I really don't know. Oh! Hooked up, hooked up! It's a peacock. It's a trophy peacock. Oh, man. Whoop. That was a pretty sizable fish, too. Ah, it's not. Weak. Ew, gross. What can you do to level up? Catch lots of fish, man. That's how you do it. Every fish you catch gives you money and XP. And by getting that money and XP, that is how you level up. Can you still catch them? Oh, probably. There's always a chance. Another little butterfly. There's got to be a timer or something on the historic fish. They're just nowhere to be seen. Liberty spoon for the peacock? Well, maybe if we change it up, we might catch it. Last one we caught was on this walker. Try the Liberty medium spoon? It's a 4-aught. Goodness gracious. I don't know about that. I feel like we'd have better luck catching a historic snook on this. Does look like a sizable fish, though. Ooh, is it gonna be it? It is! Look at that! Les 54! You got it! Boom, boom, boom! Bow, 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 bow. Look at that. You recommended it, and literally the fish afterwards was exactly what you mentioned. That's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing for you. And for me. I'm gonna mark it. That way we'll remember. We'll always remember that that is Les 54's Liberty Spoon Peacock spot. That's where you catch it. How do you join? Just join the map. Just join it. Woo. You only get $1 for it. Yeah. Well, it used to be 1 bait coin. So you used to get 1 bait coin for them. I don't know. Maybe I'm confused. Maybe it is $1 for these ones. But if you catch 150 of them, you get George Washington's hat, so it's all worth it. And currently, we're 112 after 150, so we only need 38 more. That's a lot. The heck was that? Let's try... I don't know. Let's do the American spinnerbait. Could also try the medium spoon over in the saltwater section. We only have 2 minutes left, so I have to decide on something. Oh, we about got hit there. Casting shorter. Ah, okay. Let's do one last cast, and then we're going to do a grand finale of fireworks before we end it and call her good for this non-Wednesday live stream. Here's a fish. Here's a fish. And I will try fishing small historic fish with the quad pod to get that hat. There you go. You can try it anyway. Though most of the lures to catch the fish are like they're lures, so it's hard to use like a quad pod, you know? Alright, everybody, let's go ahead. We're gonna move over here. We're gonna change the time to nighttime. Let's get real for a moment. Shall we? Shall we? Let's turn off all the lights. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. That didn't last quite as long as I needed it to. I need lots of fireworks. You need to be able to place these suckers fast. Come on, Hinil, put them down. Yeah, baby! 4th of July! Woo-hoo! All right. Well, it'd be more fun if we had a lot more people here. Then we could all put fireworks down together. Anywho, that's going to wrap it up for this live stream, everyone. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. If you haven't hit the like button by now, consider doing so. Otherwise, we'll try and catch you next Wednesday. We'll see if that works. What day is it next Wednesday? What day is it next Wednesday? Next Wednesday is the 1st, so this holiday will still be going on. So we'll have more of this, catch some more historic fish, maybe shoot off some more cannons. That will be fun. Anyway, take care, everyone. We'll see you next time. And as always, remember, everyone. Where's the ass to get stuck? Come on now. Go, go, go.
One game.
Letting the whole team
We're
down.
one planet, one family. Game on.